Welcome back to this tutorial on correcting the pivot point orientation of vehicle wipers in 3ds Max. In our previous session, we successfully aligned the pivot point to match the wiper's oscillation movement. Today, we will fine-tune the orientation to ensure proper functionality within the game engine. In the Coordinate System menu, select Local to ensure rotations are applied relative to the wiper's own axes. Rotate the right wiper -105 degrees on the Z-axis. Observe that there is a slight gap between the right wiper and the windshield. We will address this later. Similarly, rotate the left wiper -80 degrees on the Z-axis. Verify that the wipers oscillate as intended in 3ds Max. Let's check the pivot point axis. Go to the Pivot menu and select Affect Pivot Only. Observe the current orientation. The Z-axis is pointing upward and the Y-axis is pointing downward. The game engine requires either the Y-axis or Z-axis to point downward for proper wiper movement. To fix this, rotate the pivot point of each wiper 180 degrees on the X-axis, one at a time. To adjust the right wiper gap, simply rotate the wiper pivot 4 degrees on the X-axis. Use animation frames to verify the movement. Enable Auto Key and add a key at the start point. Move to Key 1 and rotate the right wiper 105 degrees on the Z-axis. Disable Auto Key once the adjustment is complete. Important thing to notice, if you edit the pivot orientation while using animation frames, the movement may not update correctly. This is because the keyframe animation is not automatically adjusted to the new pivot orientation. The solution is to delete the existing keyframes and add new ones after pivot adjustments. Another thing, if we drag frame 1 to couples of frames ahead and play the animation frame by frame, you may notice clipping between the start and end points of the wiper rotation. This is due to the wide rotation angle. To refine the animation, add intermediate keyframes between the start and end points. Gradually adjust the rotation at each keyframe. Use the graph editor for finer control, but this is beyond the scope of this tutorial. For the purpose of this tutorial, focus only on refining the final position of the wipers. Advanced animation tweaking is optional. Export the adjusted wipers to DAE file with Y-axis pointing upward and test them in the game engine to ensure the pivot orientation is correct.
Turn right.
All right,
In 200 meters, turn left. Continue straight. Continue straight. In 200 meters, continue straight.